Hi. Uh, I'm not even sure what your name is, Jim, or the YouTube channel is Wish I Was Jim, but in the video you mentioned um, Jason, that you could see yourself as Jason in the mirror. Honestly, I tried to do like a text comment, and it was just way too long, like way too long of an explanation for for me to like type some kind of logical thing. Um, I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. I get a little embarrassed. I don't post video responses very much because I get kind of tongue-tied. Uh, I definitely you seem troubled though about the dream, the dreaming, the nightmares. It does sound though like you have a pretty good grasp on like what it might be about or what it may be pertaining to. Um, Dream interpretation and things of that nature I've gotten into uh, well a while ago, but I do. It definitely was something I looked into quite heavily at one point. Um, Being that it's a nightmare, more of a nightmare for you. The standard interpretations are kind of a little skewed, but long hair in dreams typically is represents sexual virility, strength, um, health, and your attitudes on life. Like if you see yourself with long tangled hair, it can indicate chaos or like an internal struggle. And if you it a lot of dream interpretation is like strictly personal. It all bases off of how you yourself internalize and how you think about things. Then you kind of have to take the the known commonalities in people's dreams and people's lives and how like everything applies and try to figure out what what of all the different factions how the meanings apply to you yourself. I think maybe now granted that I don't know you from Adam like at all, and I'm oceans away. I think perhaps it might be coming from a place, an internal place of maybe some kind of unacknowledged fear or apprehension, however small, that maybe transitioning is the right thing for you. That for you, your maleness is very, what do I want to say? It's tied up in your hair, and it's about social appearances, like how the rest of the world perceives you. It, I don't want to offend you or anything, because it's not. I like watching your videos. Really, I truly enjoy watching them. I'm trying to help, and I don't think I am being helpful. I'm sorry. Um, I really don't know. I can't really interpret the dream and make it pertain to you because I don't know you. But long hair, I can tell you the most commonality, the most common meanings for long hair in dreams is usually uh, a lot of male and the older male societies. Males were typically had longer hair. Um, in Egypt, actually, the women were um, shaved, bald, and they wore wigs. Uh, um, and the men were the ones that actually had long hair, and the Egyptian priests and I believe the pharaoh had. Well, the priests I think wore wigs too. I think the pharaoh was the only one that had hair. I don't know. I'd have to look. Um, and also most Asian cultures, the older Asians, the samurais, they were all very, very centered around their longer hair. It was actually a disgrace to have your hair cut in that older culture and the history of that people. Um, in Ireland, uh, a lot of the older Celtic peoples had long hair, beards. I don't know how society suddenly switched to the perception of males as being short hair and ripped and can't be feminine at all. I don't think that gender is as strict and staunch and separate as it's kind of made out to be. I don't think that that's an accurate reflection on how things actually are and how things actually work within society. I think that's grossly inaccurate to try and portray things as, that there's this kind of like black and white clear division between male and female, and well, this is what it is and this is what it isn't. I really don't think that's accurate. So maybe I don't know. I wouldn't stress about it as much. There are a lot of famous men, even current today, that have long hair, and you would never mistake them for feminine or female. Any metalhead, or see Anthony Cletus from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Oh, who else? I'm trying to think of some good examples. Some like good examples. This is kind of spur of the moment, but Triple H, Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho's a good one. He has very long blonde hair, and no one would ever mistake Chris Jericho for being feminine in like any way, shape, or form. And then there's I don't know that they're still wrestling, but the brothers, what do they call themselves? The Brothers of Destruction. Jericho, or Edge and Christian. They were a tag team duo, but they both had very long hair. I think one of them is still wrestling, but I think he like cut his hair now. I don't know. I'm just trying to maybe give you some. I don't know. I hope it helped. I'm really nervous. uh, if you just Google maybe dream interpretation or something, you should get like a ton of hits and websites that deal around the subject of long hair and what it can symbolize. If you're even interested in that, you know, um, I don't make any qualms or judgments or anything based on it. And I don't know. I was just wanted to uh, kind of give you my take on what it could be, but I don't not really knowing you at all. It's a little harder because dreams are so like intensely personal. But I don't know, maybe try and just not stress so much about how society might be perceiving you, and just take comfort in kind of knowing who you are, and not trying to put yourself into a box, so to speak, with your internal thoughts and actions. Because I don't think it can really be done. Because like I said, I just don't think gender really works that way. So thanks. Keep making the great videos. I do enjoy watching your videos. Bye.